Hello, me today, it's MicheleMarieDalene. It is that time. It is once in a while when we do the tarot readings, and so that's what we're going to do today. I wanted to ask a couple generic questions, but I also wanted to find out more specifics about my situation. So let's start with the generic questions, as I'm more than likely sure this is going to be edited down, and you guys are not going to see all the readings. So if you do see the readings completely from beginning to end and it's not edited down, that's great. If you do, there might be some readings that are weeded out because of a variety of reasons. But let's see if we can get some generic readings in today. Because questions I want to ask, I'm shuffling the cards to start with because I haven't shuffled these yet. And we all know I can't shuffle cards for crap. So I'm trying to see if I can get better at that, but never seem to get it really right. So first of all, Father God, Mother God, Angel, Spirit guys, please bless my shuffling skills. I know they're terrible, but so I'm going to get this deck pre-shuffled so I can just go right to the reading. Because we're going to pull 2 oracle cards first. Actually, 2 to 4 oracle cards. And so then we'll give these things to shuffle as we go to it. Now we're going to start with the oracle deck. I'm going to grab one of the Universal Folk Oracle and one from Pure Magic Oracle because let's... Mother God, Father God, angels, spirits, guys, what is the economy going to be like for the next 3 months in the United States for the low income? What's the economy going to be like in the United States for the low income in the next 3 months? Low income meaning anybody who's making less than $100,000 a year. So that's kind of the first thing I want to find the answer to. Now let's make sure I pull out 2 of those. 1, 2. Okay. And then we will pull out 2 more of the other deck. Put those aside. Same deal. Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guide. What is the economy going to be like in the next 3 months for the low income? Low income defined as income of less than $100,000 a year. Less than $100,000 a year. Okay? What's income going to be like for people who make less than $100,000 a year for the next 3 months? Now, start with these oracle cards because these are going to give us. It's one way to shuffle them. Well, actually. Yeah, that does count as 2 cards. So you make less than $100,000 a year for 3 months. What can people expect for the economy? Okay, so we'll start with these 2. 1 and 2. Okay, put those back in the box. Put the right cover on said box. So we'll start with these 2 first. First card we have is Peace, Agent of Change, Impact, Importance. Okay. And the second card we have is Belladonna's Vision, Caution, Guidance, Clarity, Stand Firm. Okay, so changes are coming. Agents of change, impact, importance, and caution, guidance, clarity, and stand firm. Okay, now what about the other 2 cards? What do they say? Messages, super synchronicity, memory, mind, healing, and compassion, nurture, giving, love, and life. Okay, so first of all, something tells me that there is going to be changes. And people need to have guidance and be careful. It's important. So in the next 3 months, something is going on with the economy at large that results in mind healing. Maybe some people have to recover financially in the next 3 months. And the other first card says is nurture, giving, love, life. So those people around them need to be nurturing. What I mean by nurturing is understanding of what the events are around them. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but makes sense to me also. So now I'm going to pull 3 cards out of the other deck. I don't need to do all 5 for this. We could do 5, but I don't need to do 5. So let's pull 3 cards, and see what they say. And the first card I got is the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, changes are coming, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you got an Earth energy, you got the Chariot, which is major arcana, and you got the Queen of Wands, which is also a major arcana. Not major, but definitely of significance. So the Knight of Pentacles is usually traveling towards something kind of success. And the Chariot means that you're riding away from something, maybe from something bad or somewhere you are now. But since we see the Knight of Pentacles, the guy is riding to success. He's riding to success. Okay? So, that's... And then, of course, you got the Chariot. This means that you're going away from what was in the past. And yet, you also have the Queen of Wands, which is fire ash energy or passion energy. So if I look up the Queen of Wands here, Queen of Wands is, she reveals her powers of observation and leadership, growth, development, passion. So in other words, it sounds like the Queen of Wands is saying is that you're passionate about making changes. You're passionate about making changes in your life. Whatever it is you need to do in the next 3 months, you can see growth. Because you also have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the last of the cards here. We'll go back to that. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. It says here, points the way to prosperity through hard work and focus, utility, responsible, traditional values. In other words, he's saying you're on your way, but what was holding you back, i.e. the Chariot, is going to go whiz by. You're driving by that as you're cruising to prosperity. Okay? But, again, you have the other cards, the Oracle card, like this one, that says Agent of Change. That could be, again, related to the Chariot, right? But it's important to keep in mind. And also, the Belladonna Visions, caution, guidance, clarity, and stand firm means basically work your butt off to make it happen. But no one's to say you have to work it off to make it happen. It's just not going to happen just because I pull a card out of your deck. You have to do some work too. And but the memory, mind, and healing, which means you may have to remember where you were so you can know where you're going, and that's going to give you the ability to heal. And last but not least, compassionate means that people need to be compassionate as you're working to get ahead. So I'm going to say, for those of you who are wondering from the low income what's going to happen for you in the next few months, my answer to you is that you are going to get ahead and get and find success but you also have to be willing to put the work towards it. It's not going to happen if you don't, okay? So if you don't put the work in, you're not going to get work out, all right? That's just common sense. Now, we also have the Trump issues, and I'm kind of curious about those too. So, again, like I said, this might be a generic reading in a sense. But Mother God, Father God, angel, spirits, guides, what's going to happen with Donald Trump for the next month? What's going to go happen to Donald Trump within the next month? And then we'll do one for Biden as well. So what's going to happen with Donald Trump in the next month? Y'all know he's been through a lot, right? He's going through a crazy amount of stuff right now, and nobody likes it. I don't like it. You don't like it. He certainly doesn't like it. So yeah, what is going on with Trump within the next month? So let's get 3 cards out. I think I should be able to do it 3. I don't think I have to do 5 for this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. First card is Ace of Wands. Haha. Fire energy. Fire energy. He's gonna get ahead. We have, however, a heartbreak. You got the 3 of swords piercing the heart. So there is heartbreak. It's not gonna be all roses by any stretch of the imagination. And you have the 3 of Wands. Again, fire energy. So the 3 of Wands, I seem to remember this one. 3 of Wands. Make sure I don't get sorts of mistake here. 3 of Wands is fruition, accomplishment. Oh, that's even better. Guess what? Here's how it works out. The initial card, Ace of Wands. He's got it in the bag, buddy. He's got it in the bag. He knows what he's going to do. He's got it in the bag. He's got this all together. He knows what he needs, okay? However, there is going to be some heartbreak. And the heartbreak is because the fact is it's taking all his time, it's taking all his effort to get this done. But he'll overcome this. But he will succeed. He will achieve it. He will achieve success. This probably may refer to different court cases. So he is actually going to come out of this victorious. And here comes the cat. Let's do it. You have to. So, yes, Trump is in the lead. I do think he is going to indeed take it. I think he's going to succeed. But why the heartbreak? I don't know. All right, so now I did Trump. Let's do Joe Biden for the next month. What is going to happen to Joe Biden in the next month? Father God, Mother God, angel, spirit guides, what's going to happen to Joe Biden in the next month? Okay. No reversals, no wild cards. Keep it simple, please. Always, that's right, because sometimes readings can get really complicated, and I don't have the patience to deal with that. I mean, I know some tarot readers really go into a lot of work with these cards, get really into the fancy readings, talk about, pull 15,000 oracle cards, and I don't have patience to do that. So, what's going to happen to Joe Biden in the next month? Okay, so 3 card spread, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so no reversal. So, ouch, 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 ouch. Aha, 3 of Pentacles. Ouch. 3, the death card shows up. Oh, no, now look at this. He's getting skewered. He's getting skewered. Oh, jeez. My God, he's getting skewered. So, does that mean, given his age, literal death? Or does it mean Definitely another reason. Expertise, enterprise skill, teamwork, ability, recognition. Okay. Okay, so despite his expertise. I got a feeling, yes, this is definitely a despite. Okay, because you got the Ten of Swords here. Coming to an end. What's coming to an end? His energy. Why is the swords drawing to an end? Why is the sharp and pointy, well, skewering the guy? Pain, affliction, death, end of the cycle, dissolution. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. He basically isn't going to make it. Even though his best efforts. Not only does he have the death card in the beginning, he's also got the death card. Well, you could say this is the death card in the end. He's not going to make it. So then I guess I need to ask another question. Because the election cycle hasn't even occurred yet. What happens when the vice president? I guess I have to ask that because it's now time to ask Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guide, what happens if Kamala Harris takes over as president of the United States pro tem? What happens if Kamala Harris takes over as president of the United States pro tem? Keep it simple, no reversals. Yeah. Kamala Harris takes over as president pro tem. Remember, she didn't even really want the job. People don't realize that. She didn't really want the job. She came in, got some of these cards upside down. So I'm going to shuffle that again. Because I don't really like them upside down. I mean, inside out. Or right, never mind. You know what I mean. So what happens now with Kamala Harris if she takes over pro tem? If Joe Biden has to resign for whatever reason, he is no longer president. 3-card spread, no reversals. Keep it simple, please. Okay. The High Priestess. You got the ouch, 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 ow, 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 ow. Oh, 9 of Swords. Oh my God. All right, so let me just explain this to you. The High Priestess. High Priestess. She comes in. I see this. The High Priestess. She comes in. Wisdom and uncommon sense of knowledge, enlightenment, intuition, competence. She comes in knowing what's going on. But she can't succeed because she doesn't really want the job. She has no passion for this. So she's going to basically go, her whole pro tem presidency would be a giant disgrace. She would be so in despair. That's the woman crying with the swords. She's crying. She's crying. Why? Because everything that she was trying to achieve in making it and continuing his regime of the Nine of Swords is failure. It's going to fail. She's not going to succeed either. In other words, I guess I need to ask another question. And like I said, I'm doing these pretty quick because what happens to the Democratic Party in 2024? What happens to the elections? Well, I guess I should ask this. What is, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guide, what happens with the Democratic Party in 2024 elections? What happens to the Democratic Party in 2024 during the elections? Okay, that's a great question because it sounds to me with the captain of the ship retiring for whatever reason, no longer in office, the VP continues burning a dismal legacy, and what happens to the Democratic Party in 2024? Now, I don't really want to wish ill will on anybody. I really don't. But I mean, if that's what the cards are saying, I tend to wonder, okay, if maybe there's something going on here that we're not talking about. Or maybe we should be talking about. Okay, so let's get this 3-card spread again, okay? Okay, so first card is Page of Cups. Okay, that doesn't necessarily good or bad. Ouch! 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 This is... Oh, but they're leaving something behind. The 8 of Cups. You see that the woman is turning her back away. I think what it means is that the Democratic Party basically has to turn its back after facing the heartbreak. They actually suffer heartbreak. Even though there's emotions and feelings, that's the Page of Cups. It doesn't seem that, because remember, Page is a messenger, okay? So you go look at the cups, or you'll get to exactly what the cup says. Cups, Page of Cups says right here, is a dreamer. The page holds the symbols of love and feelings, cooperation, charisma, and passion. Passion's when I'm reading. So in other words, they got the passion to try to take it, but they're not. They got a heartbreak. Okay? They're not going to hold it. They're not going to hold it. They're going to lose it. And Kim keeps getting moved around. And of course, the end result is they leave everything behind. Or maybe because they're voted out of power, they don't come out of this ahead. That's on the Democratic Party in the elections, in the national elections. I don't know if it applies to state ones, so might not apply to everybody. But now, let's do one more reading. Let's do one more specifically for me and Lumi, I guess. Just do yours first, okay? Don't, just because it's easier to do in person. Okay, what's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me in the next 3 months? What's gonna happen to Michelle in the next 3 months? What's gonna happen to me in the next 3 months? But what area? Just kind of generic. You got economics, you got emotional. Pick one. Okay, what's gonna happen to me economically in the next 3 months? What's gonna happen to me economically? Okay, let's do that. What's gonna happen to me economically in the next 3 months from June, July, and August? We're talking about economics now. What's gonna happen to me economically in the next 3 months? I have a hunch, but I might be wrong, and I want to see what the cards say. Okay, so let's see. 3-card spread, no reversals. Keep it simple, please. Somebody's going to be doing some traveling. Notice he's got his bag on his back. The Fool. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be homeless, but it doesn't mean you couldn't be. However, there's some disgrace here. Why is it a disgrace? What happens in the next 3 months that gives me the 5 of Swords energy? What's the final outcome of that? Oh, that's a wild card. That don't count. Well, give me that card. The Tower. Things change. Change occurs. I need to clarify this tarot card. What's changed from what to what? Ouch! Ow! Somebody else gets stabby pointies. The solution kind of thing. The next card. However, you see the 7 of Wands, or It's almost like this is one of two opportunities. This could be an either or. This could be an or card. So this could either be this or this, because this card says you're obviously blind, ambivalent. You're not going anywhere with the Eight of Swords, or you're going to be defending yourself and showing courage with the Seven of Wands. So I'm gonna let me just look up the Eight of Swords just to make sure I get it right. I hate dealing with the sharp and pointies, I really do. But they unfortunately are part of the deck, so I gotta deal with them just like everybody else does. So the Eight of Swords says, inner conflict and turmoil, bound by fears. Bound by fears. Okay. Blind by the truth. Okay. Bound by fear. So this could be a fear factor. Okay. And the Tower card says things are going to change, but you might be fearful of the changes coming up. But at the same time, you'll see that with the Seven of Wands, that you're going to go ahead and keep on fighting. So, as we look at the Seven of Wands here, it says courage, advantage, higher ground. In other words, you're going to keep going. You're going to keep plugging. That's what's going to happen to me, is I'm not going to give up. Because despite the fact there's the hardships, I'm the kind of person that doesn't call it quits. Now the reading I dread. The reading I dread isn't having to do with money at all. It has to do with emotions. But in emotions, there's different categories. For example, let's just read it and then we'll see what happens. What happens to me in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens in the next 3 months to me emotionally? What happens to me in the next 3 months emotionally? Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What happens to me in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens to me in the next few months emotionally? Now, I know some people go crazy and start going with jumper cards, but because I don't want to drop them all over the floor because it's just so awkward to find them and pick them up again. What happens to me in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens to me in the next 3 months emotionally? 3 card spread, no reversals. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. Oh. Ace of Wands. Fire energy. This is emotional now. So let me go take a look at this one. Make sure everybody. Ambitious, retreat, renewal, initiative, motivation. The 3 is fruition, accomplishment. Okay. So, and the 9 of Swords, energy. Ace says, attentive and ready to rush and skill, bravery, capacity, strength. I wonder if the saying is, emotionally you're gonna be strong because you're passionate. You're gonna keep doing what you're gonna do with the passion. And in the end, you're gonna keep going. So, what about Lumi's cards? Oh God, here we go. I want to know. Don't you? Kind of, I guess. What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months? What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months? What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months? What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens to Lumi and Finistra in the next 3 months emotionally? Keep it simple, please. No reversals. no, complications. Okay, you have a wild card here, Lou. Toss it aside. Okay. I'll explain what the wild cards are in a bit. Ooh, somebody's been carrying a lot of burden. Someone's been carrying a heavy load, whatever it is. Responsibilities, whatever, is coming to an end. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you read this card, you are going to get ahead financially. Now, since we're talking about emotions, maybe this could mean something to do with your love, your passion with me is, do we have a strong bond that continues to remain strong? But you also got the 9 of Cups energy, which is emotional energy. So, 9 of Cups energy is not a bad cup reading. It means concord, contentment, fulfilled wishes. In other words, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, you're going to still be doing really good in 3 months. What about Carmen's reading? I know, she just asked me that. She said to me originally she didn't want me to do her readings because she was afraid it was against her faith, but she said, the hell with it. I'm already in heaven anyway. She said it doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. Now, by the way, Carmen is a traveling spirit. She doesn't live here year round. Some reason the stupid kid keeps twisting him on. So, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What happens to come Miranda in the next 3 months emotionally? What happens to come Miranda in the next 3 months emotionally? Notice I didn't say romantically, because that is part of emotion, but I got a feeling it's might be asking for too much if I ask for romantics right now, considering the fact is we know Lumi is strong and Carmen is strong too. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 3 card spread. First card is there is a celebration of some sort. So Carmen's got some kind of a celebration coming. Okay, I don't know what for, but we'll find out. Next one is the Ace of Swords. Makes sense. Air energy, right? Air energy. Something quick and fast comes in. Temperance card. Number 14. So something positive is happening emotionally. She's got the 4 of Wands. This is a celebration. Okay, so why is she celebration? However, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. There's opportunity to change great force and focus. And then the end result is the Temperance card, number 14. So, moderation, management, accommodation. In other words, it sounds like she's going to be doing fine too right now. Maybe she works out something. Maybe she achieves something that she was trying to reach. Maybe she finds somebody else. I don't know. Oh, that's the point is that there's something going on with Carmen that's positive. But now, I guess it's time to ask the questions that everybody wants to know, which is not necessarily a card readable, but it certainly is a good question. What are wild cards? In this deck, you have these 2 cards, One's an about card, and one is the, you can call this a wild card, where it shows the deck itself. And when you see this, I call this the wild card. This is the one that, when these two show up, means you could basically, like I see, you could fill it in anywhere in the mission of what you want the reading to say. The problem is, at the same time, is that really just adds a whole nother layer to the candle, and I don't want to deal with making things more complicated than try to figure out what they're going to mean. So I don't use them, because it would just add a whole nother layer of aggravation. You only use those decks, you didn't use the other ones. I didn't use the other deck. This deck here. Let's just pull a couple out of this deck. It's the question. The one that you can barely shuffle. This is the deck Michelle really can't shuffle. Oh, not at all. No. So, I guess I want to know romantically what happens in the next few minutes for me. Or Carmen. Both? Which one? Me first. You first. Let me finish drop. Next 3 months, romantically. What could she expect in the next 3 months, romantically? Okay. What could Lumi expect in the next 3 months, romantically? What can Miss Lumi expect in the next 3 months, romantically? 3 cards spread again. 1, 2, and 3. We have the 4 of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that came from meditation. The need for more sleep or vacation. Yeah, we could use the sleep. Seriously. Alright, next one we have is the 10 of Summer. An emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. And the last one is life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So in other words, it doesn't sound like you're going to be doing too bad at all. You're just, yeah, you're going to get ahead. You're going to do fine. Okay, what about Carmen? Okay, yeah, I could do Carmen's. I did yours. I guess it's only fair. All right, well, let's do Carmen Miranda's romance for this next 3 months. And also, we need to talk about Silverman. Oh, shit. Silverman? Yeah. That could be easily another reading besides the tarot deck readings. So let's just focus on getting the tarot readings in. Because once this reading gets too long, and then it takes a tremendous long time to upload them. So, okay, what happens to to Carmen Miranda romance for the next 3 months? Carmen Miranda romance in the next 3 months. Carmen Miranda romance for the next 3 months. Carmen Miranda romance next 3 months. Okay, so 3 cards spread again. Okay, all right. Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. I wonder what that means. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. I guess the last one is the 10 of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of addiction or codependency. In other words, I think she's going to be seeing some new changes in her life that's going to be, for everybody here, it could be a good thing. She's still going to be happy. She's going to find somebody or find another spirit that she's going to work with. The good news is it also says that you yourself are not going to be seeing her as a threat, because she's going to be, as I understand it, is going to be moving on to another energy. So she's going to be coming ahead, doing something differently. Now, let's get to the next nitty-gritty, shall we? We have got my hair redone. You can see that it is retouched. The stress has a weird thing with the shoulder. It always does this. It's always, one side always seems to flop down more than the other. But anyway, the point is, you can see my hair was retouched today. So, that's good. Yeah. But let's get Silver Moon in anyway. Let's talk about the Silver Moon. What do we think it looks like? Silver Moon is not on Earth. Let's make sure we get that clear. Silver Moon is not on Earth. It is on another planet, or maybe even another dimensional plane of another planet. Okay? It is a place where magic abounds. There's mages. There are people that use magic in daily life to do great things. Okay? Unlike the Silver Moon in the games, as we see in World of Warcraft, the Silver Moon is not so small. It's about the size of Torrington. It's not a huge city, but it's not small. And it's very much prosperous. It has a successful community. People there's a bustling economy. There's people that are working. I'm going to be part of Carmen Miranda's dance troupe. But that's only one of my jobs. So I'm probably going to have another job as well. That's a really neat sounding bird. Eep, 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 eep. It's just, I'm just listening to the birds there. Eep, eep. Alright, so anyway, the point is it's going to be a place where, unlike in the World of Warcraft game, where everybody just comes in to buy and sell products, you actually have families, you have a life, you have entertainment, you have culture, you have thoughts and ideas, and great growth. And that's the reality of it. As it's a very rich tapestry. Please understand, when you're playing in the game, which we're playing World of Warcraft tonight. Yeah. Carly just dropped in. I know. The game version of the city, Goldtar, Stormwind, Orgrimmar, they're only just a small subset of the reality of what the world is like. The world is a lot more rich than that. It's not just so simple, if that makes any sense. It's a rich environment. It's a rich place. By the way, speaking of rich, there's the cat. There's Mr. Living Large, Mr. Happy Pussy. Yeah, there's Rusty for you. Big cat. Big kitty. So we have entertainment, we have a culture, we have an economy. They make things, they buy things, they sell things, they raise families. People love, people live, people die, people are born. What's nice about going to Silver Moon instead of doing another round on Earth is it's a new environment. And God knows I need to change. Everything in the world has been so much the same for... This is my 34th life. What's the difference between my 34th life and my first life? Indoor plumbing, permanent housing structures. Ouch. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I had some of that in my other lives. Sure. But this is your longest life. Yeah, it is my longest life. This really is true. This is my longest life. This is my longest life. You know, but it's just like any life. It's always in change. It's always in flux. You know, just like with the cat here. He enjoys the nice world too, right? Yeah, happy kitty. So for me to try to explain Silver Moon, it's kind of hard because, first of all, I haven't been there yet. And that's the truth. I haven't been there yet. I didn't go there yet, except the meditational. And I can tell you, let's fix this camera here, that Silver Moon is an awesome place. But it is, as I said, it's a place of great changes, great energies, great everything. But it's also a place where many great things happen too. You know, families will ever meet back up again, Silver Moon. Yes, we'll be there together as friends and maybe lovers again and married to each other maybe. Carmen's coming too, but maybe me and Carmen do date for a while because I'll be single again. Please understand, you start over. You know, I mean, Lumi and I will always be partners, but, you know, but on the other side, you know, technically you completed your marriage. It's done. You don't have to live together and it's over. But that doesn't mean that you stop loving the person. And me and Lemmy want to have a life together as physically separate people. So that counts for something. Well, guys, this has run long enough. And good God knows how long this is going to take to upload. Oh, yes, quite a while. Oh, yeah, we're going to upload this one on the computer so that we can just get this out to you as fast as we can. And I just want to say thank you for watching this, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm really sorry for you guys. You guys kind of realize it's kind of inevitable. Anyway, and it's the cat. You know, everybody loves my see my kitty cat. Rusty is part of the show too, in his own way. So, but for now, I'm gonna let you go. Bye bye. I can't say right back. Yeah, there. Use my hand. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, everybody.